And either if he's like posting here or having an underhook, I want to control this arm. So from his escape, he's going to escape. From here, I'm having this arm far away from his ribcage. So that's the first perspective. Having covered that arm, I can do some submissions, but first of all, let's practice a little bit. And this is like posturing here. It's the same thing. I want to have his elbow as far away from his ribcage as possibly can. And from here, I'm going to start attacking with some rolls, with some submissions. But first, it's so important to control this arm. So, one more time. And then open the arm. From here, I put my hand in. And we do a gator roll. So, escape him and keep him in open. My hand goes all the way through. Put it in, grab your own bicep and turn your elbow inside. So you break his posture. Now a roll. If it's not already there, you can walk. It's there. Any questions? 1, 2. I'm gonna do a Peruvian necktie from here. So the hand is open, I got a cable grip. Tuck his head under your thigh, sit down. And it's like a really powerful choke because you're extending your leg and that squeezes his neck together. The hands don't do that much. But the way of your like extending your back and your leg, you can really choke him real tight. So from here, from the elbow, the previous one was here. Now I'm gonna go the other way around. Open your hand and make sure your elbow is downward. Now you come to your feet, tuck it in. To be on turtle. So it's like only here. And he's having like, okay, I'm gonna escape. And from here, it's there. So don't be too much concerned about letting him go or not, but you want him to be on turtle. So if you keep pressuring him or locking his head, he won't be able to turtle at all. So loosen it up. Then the second thing I was getting questions about is from here. Put it in deep, break his balance. And if you do it like this here, he's almost tapping before you even roll. So it is a choke, it is not like a neck lock or something. So tuck it in deep and squeeze your elbows together before you roll. And then it's there before you even completely rolled it in. So make sure if you got the choke, put your elbows together really tight. Okay, next move. And it's like kind of the same. It's escaping. I'm having this elbow. But from here, I'm gonna attack the other way. So first, this hand came in, now the other hand comes in. Again, it's open. It's completely open. I'm gonna do a Peruvian necktie from here. So the hand is open, I got a cable grip. Tuck his head under your thigh, sit down. And it's like a really powerful choke because you're extending your leg and that squeezes his neck together. The hands don't do that much, but the way of your like extending your back and your leg, you can really choke him real tight. So from here, from the elbow, the previous one was here. Now I'm gonna go the other way around. Open your hand and make sure your elbow is downward. When you come to your feet, tuck it in, and have a nice tight choke.
So all you have to do is drop your back kind of to the ground.
Yeah, you just sit down. Yeah.
Sit down, and then lower yourself.
And then you extend yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we need it one more time?
Yes.
Please.
He's enjoying this so much. So, open. Tuck it in, stand, tuck his head in, sit down. Okay, let's go. 1, 2. It's like cable grip, like super basic, but the important thing is that you put your elbow down on his neck. And that's like the roll we did before. If you have it so tight before you even hit it, it's the better. So make sure everything is really tight. And if you then extend your legs, it will be like times 100, the pressure will be there. But if you have, and starting it too loose, you might not get a tap. So if he's there, boom, and I'm here, make sure that elbow is really tight. And it's like really logical grip. I see people doing things here, and now the pressure on his neck is gone. So make sure it's tight, tuck his head in, also real tight, and he's almost... So the tighter it is before you even sit out, the better it is, because he'll tap just sooner. So from here, tuck it in. If you have a gi, I have like a really nice, like a different setup, and it's the same thing. Open up your gi, and the hand is here. It's not a cable grip. You pass your gi on. The pros of this is that you have like a hand to support yourself, to find some balance somewhere. What it's like here. And it's the same thing. So try it out if you have a gi. If not, make sure the grips are really, really tight.
So the gi's going over the top of the neck.
Yeah. So the arm is the same. Instead of this grip, I'm passing on my own gi at the same side. If I'm doing it diagonal, it might not work because you're out of like fabric. So the same side, pass it on, and you have like same thing with one hand. So let's try if you have that gi. If you don't, make sure the grips are really, really close together. 1, 2.
You had it right the first time. That one. Yep, there you go.
Elbows squeezed.
Here, boom. Make sure it's real tight. Put your shin on this belt line, and again, your leg for preventing him from rolling. One more time.
Yes.
So he's fighting back. Okay, I have no control over his arm anymore, but his neck is all the way open. If you have a gi, just grab it. If you don't, just put it on your own chest. You'll have a one-armed guillotine.
What's the benefit of doing this instead of connecting your hands?
If you like connecting your hands, it's like not really necessary because it's tight already. So if I'm connecting it, yeah, you might do that. You might choke him out from here. But this is speed. Yeah? Okay, let's try. 1, 2. And I'm only doing things with my hand in my tap. And I'm gonna extend him. So I'm gonna push him away with my legs, and that makes the choke so much more working. So put that leg like really on his belt line and pushing actively away. So when you're here, the choke is not really there, it is now. So I'm gonna do one more technique, and that is, and now I'm gonna make a triangle choke, which is really commonly used in judo, and I think it will be a cool addition. So again, he's in his turtle, and I'm still fighting for his arm. Only now I'm gonna hook my leg in. So from here, I'd like to connect my heel with my knee. And from here, my heel and my knee will connect all the way rolling sideways. I can grab the gi, I can grab the arm for it, but I'm rolling and I'm here. Now my top leg goes inside his armpit and I make like a switch. I have a choke, I have a wrist lock, and even if you do it gently, you have like a kimura here. So you have like 3 submissions in one, and you can toe hold him or something. So it's like a really powerful position to do multiple attacks. So from here, my leg, my bottom leg is underneath his head. I can squeeze, it's a choke. It's a kimura, and I have this one. So one more time for a different angle. From here, I'm hooking his arm, and my heel and my knee are connected. And I keep that all the way in my roll. So I'm grabbing either his arm or his gi, roll to the side, and when you have finished rolling, make a switch. Triangle. So you can really annoy the training partner with that. And please be gentle with the kimura because it's like really effortless and you can do lots of damage with it because you're having like a shoulder already kind of roll.
Right.
It's again, and I'm already here with his arm. And from here, it's like a little transition, but the arm is apart from his ribcage.
So moving that arm helps you go into that submission.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
Switch, wrap the arm in.
Do you have a way that you like to get their elbows off their ribs if someone's really tight in there?
Yeah, if they're already tied in there, it's a different thing. And Will Dorman is teaching a class about that, and there are lots of variations to that as well. But this thing is like about timing and about making use of the movement from his escape. So there are ways, there are plenty of ways, but I'm not going to cover that in this class.
Here, right, I'm here, I come here, and now I'm here. I grab this arm, and I switch all the way, and then I switch the legs, so I have that here, and now I'm here, and now I go. Well, if I'm not getting it, then I'm just gonna go here.
Just like tomorrow. Good. How you just had it with the legs?
Yeah, let's fix that up.
Yeah. Just how this was video stretching.
So I have to grab this here, and now.
Yeah. Because you move it like
Yeah. The choke, what am I doing wrong?